your calculator will have an upper limit for factorial. Go ahead and try 68 factorial on your calculator. And you're going to get 2.5 times 10 to the 96. This is 2 with 0.5, and then there's 96 digits after the decimal point, which is huge, right? Anybody know what this number is? 10 to the 100. A very special name for it. This is where that search engine got its name. This is called One Google. That's where the website got its name. There was a mathematician back in the day. He wanted to have a word for a really large number. So the story goes is that he left his apartment, went down the street, found the first kid that he could find and said, "What would you call a number with 100 zeros after it?" And the kid was like, "Google?" And the name stuck. And now it's probably one of the more well-known names that you have. If you try to do 69 factorial on your calculator, well, your calculator can't handle a number bigger than a Google, so it'll crash. Let's consider a different name. Now let's say we had someone called Sarah. How many ways can we rearrange the letters in Sarah's name? Well, we would start off with 5 factorial. But the deal is that the A's here, if we rearrange where the A's are, we still technically have the same word. So what we have to do in these cases, we have to divide out any repeats using factorial. So this would be 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So you go ahead and put that on your calculator. And you should get 240 combinations. Okay? What if I had the word Canada? Here we would have 6 letters for Canada, and I've got 3 A's. So I need to divide those out. Now, back when I was your age, we didn't have factorial on our calculator. We had to do this all by hand. So there is a trick for that. You can write 6 factorial as 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial. Stopping at 3 factorial, knowing that I'm going to cancel it out in the denominator. I cancel it out. I do 6 times 5 times 4, which is 20 times 6, so that's going to be 120. Okay? So that's a technique that you can use. I suspect most of you will just use your calculator anyway. What about the word banana? Again, we have 6 factorial here. But we're going to divide that by the 3 A's and the 2 N's. So now those of you who have a graphing calculator, or if you get a TI 30, you want to type it in as 6 factorial divided by, then you need to use parentheses here of 3 factorial and 2 factorial. You don't need the multiplication sign in there. The calculator will assume that they're doing multiplication there. And that will get you your answer. For those of you with a phone right now, do 6 factorial, divide 3 factorial, divide 2 factorial. And the way that you're going to do that is you're going to do 6 factorial, divide 3 factorial, divide 2 factorial. Okay? So that's gonna be, 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial over 3 factorial times 2, which is gonna be 60. Yes?
When I'm doing the 5 factorial divided by the 2 factorial, I keep getting